want to choose an electric car, you usually buy the e-tron or maybe a simple Tesla. But today I'm putting two hypercar performance electric cars against each other, which is the Tesla Model S Plaid against the Lucid Air Grand Performance. Yes, today we have an American electric battle. Yes, I'm Junior and you're watching Junior on Cars. Get into the first car, which is the Lucid Air Grand Performance. Yes, as you all know, Lucid doesn't have a dealership from where I'm coming from, which is in South Africa. That's why Teslas are now arriving and the Audi e-tron. But if you want to have one, you have to import it. Well, importing it will cost you around 1.161 million rands. That is if you want to buy it from here. Well, that is extremely expensive if you ask me, compared to the car that I put it against, which is more expensive than it looks. Well, what does that actually buy you in performance wise? Well, it buys you 1,111 brake horsepower and 1,025 newton meters of torque. So that is a lot. You're paying for what you're getting. And top speed, you can do 270 miles per hour and 0 to 100 under 3.2 seconds. So that is very impressive. Well, Lucid claims that the range of the car can do over 665 kilometers. So I'm not sure. As we all know, electric cars are very horrible in winter in their ranges. But Lucid claims if you have the other version, which has two proprietary electric motors, it can do 0 to 60 miles per hour under 2.6 seconds. That is very extremely fast if you ask me, if you choose that kind of option of the Lucid Air Grand Touring Performance. So that is another option which I would take if I would want to go a little bit faster. And it does have the largest range in any electric car. So I think, I don't know, but in my theory, I think Lucid does have more range than Tesla, like they claim. But I don't know what is the range, because unfortunately, it is 675 kilometers. Haha, now I see that I actually said it. But it does have more range than the car I put it against. But I'm not going to tell you what is the range. You just have to stick to the video and see what the range is. And it does have advanced driving assistance features such as ABS, anti-braking and all those stuff. And you do also get free ultra fast charging. Yes, you can still charge your car in the car. Even you can still charge your phone in the car even though it is electric, so it won't eat the motors. Don't worry about that. And it can charge over 300 miles of range in just 20 minutes. So that is very good for charging. If you have a fast charging point, you can actually do it that much. But if you have 120 volts or more, it's not really gonna work. But if you have a fast charging, it can work for you. But is the Lucid Air Grand Touring Performance faster than the car that I put it against? Yes, I put it against the Tesla Model S Plaid, because you'll see why they look much more similar, and why I put it against each other. Well, let's start off with the price tag of the Model S Plaid. While the Plaid will cost you around, in my country, 3 million rands. Well, it does sound already more expensive than the Lucid Air, but thankfully, Tesla is building a dealership in South Africa, so it means that you'll be able to buy it, not imported. So, like the Lucid, besides the Lucid Air, you have to pay tax also if you import it. So, it's a bit of a cost, but Tesla will be having, you can buy it here and you'll be able to pay taxes. So, that is very good. But let's leave that and let's see why you're actually gonna buy the Tesla for 3 million rands. Performance wise, the Tesla Model S has over 1,101 brake horsepower and 1,191 newton meters of torque. Well, the torque is much more than the Lucid Air, but the horsepower is less than the Lucid Air. So you see why I put them together now. You see, this is a mix match thingy. And the top speed of the Tesla is unfortunately faster than the Lucid, which is 322 miles per hour, and 0 to 100, as Tesla claim, can do under 2.1 seconds, which even if you choose the proprietary electric motors of the Lucid, it's still not faster on the 0 to 100 than the Plaid. But the Plaid does come with all-wheel drive, because as you all know, electric motors has been separated and they sit in the middle, so the chassis is in the middle, where you can also automatically adjust the torque split from the rear wheels independently, which means that you can choose how you can put the torque split against each other. So you can put on the left wheel at the back 50, and you can put at the left, on the right, at the back also 50. So it means that it's going to be working together to you. If you want to burn out and all the stuff, you can be able to do that. And also you can rotate the car through turns, which means that it applies the torque by the bias. So it means that the car will be able to corner faster on the curves and be able to be stable to take you out of the curve. So it's still proper performance style. And I would just like to claim that for me, honestly speaking, the Tesla Model S Plaid, since it has been released, I think it's more into the hypercar, just like the Lucid Air. Well, electric cars now, besides the standard Model S, the Model S Plaid has more power, has more torque, and faster top speed, so it can actually go into, you know, Bugatti and Koenigsegg territory, feeling comfortably without losing. Well, it does also have fantastic range, which is around 560 kilometers, which is less than the Lucid Air, unfortunately. That's why I claim that the Lucid Air has more range, but unfortunately, like I said, the Lucid Air has less top speed and also has less 0 to 100, but has more horsepower and more range. So it's still very good. It's still in the running game, the Lucid Air, in simple terms. It's still in the running game. But here comes the fault, surprise, surprise, from Tesla. Well, the Tesla Plaid doesn't have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, so I don't know how people are gonna play their music, but unfortunately they are not available yet. Maybe it's because of my outdated system that I use, but maybe it's not yet installed into the Tesla Plaid. And I would also like to announce about that awkward yoke steering wheel. Well, many have been claiming that the yoke steering wheel is more like F1 style, but for me, honestly speaking, it doesn't look nice. It looks very weird in any very way. So I think that is a very turn off from Tesla. So conclusion is, if you want to choose between the Tesla Model S Plaid or the Lucid Air Grand Performance, I think it's better if you have the Lucid Air, because the Lucid Air looks much more futuristic and much more cooler. But if you're a Tesla fan, you can still buy the Tesla Plaid. I'm not saying you're not supposed to, but I think the Lucid Air will do for me. If you like the video, please give it a like, and if you want to watch more videos of mine, hop onto the main channel to go and watch more videos of mine. Or if you want to, hop onto our Instagram page, which is Juno on Cars, Twitter the same story. So bye.